Come over.
Marlins, number 10, Chad Bewley.
Isn't this much more relaxing than trying to do the Celtics Lakers series? I feel for it. I feel for it.
I don't. They're making a lot of money.
Batting third, third base, number 17, Alex Copenhaver. Batting third, number 7, ball. Batting fourth for the Rays, number 1, Spencer Hood. Marlins, number 11, Nate Renina. Batting fifth for the Rays, number 16,
We called him out because we said he never got to the vote. He never got to the vote. If he has the ball, we can't block it without the ball. That's a softball.
Batting sixth for the Rays.
We'll watch everything. Calls usually don't determine the game, and then that team still will run.
Batting sixth for the Marlins, number 1, Tyler Kunkel.
So you announcing from here too?
Yeah, once you get done.
Seventh for the Rays, number 8, Jack Frisbee. Batting seventh for the Marlins, number 6, Ball. Batting eighth, number 12 for the Rays, Stephen Putt. Marlins, number 3,
Yeah, you want a trophy? You got to play baseball.
Pitcher, stud, number 8, Jackson.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise and face the flag for the national Nicely done, Jet. All right, leading us in the Little League pledge. We'll face each other and bench to each other. This is Nate Vernia. Come on up, Nate.
God, I love my country and songs. I'll play fair and strive to win, but win or lose, I'll always do my best.
And so we're about ready to shift colors and get underway for all you sailors out there, past and present. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg G.K. Porter from Jared Beck Park at Steve Allen Field. It's going to be a MAPS game. The 7- and 8-year-olds about ready to get started in a championship here for Scripps Ranch Little League. We got my man Bill on the camera, and it's going to be the Rays versus the Marlins. Let's get the lineups for both teams. First, for the Marlins, is going to be number 10 out in left field will be Chad Booley. Number 4 out at second base is Harrison Moore. The pitcher will be number 7, Eric Verissimo. Number 11 out at first base will be Nate Vernia. Number 9, the shortstop will be Gavin Hunter. Number 1, he's playing off the bench, will be Tyler Kunkel as far as the batting is concerned. Number 6 on the bench is Hayden Crowell. Number 3, catcher Robert Pearson. Number 12 at left center will be Josh Graves. Number 8 at first base will be Carter Foss. And at right center will be number 5, Nick Fries. And number 2 at right field will be Derek Martin. And that's a lineup for the Marlins. And they are taking the field right now. They get the lineup for the team that's geared to come up to the plate. And that is the Rays. And it's going to be number 3. Playing at first base is Jack Silver. And number 18, pitching will be Joel Burson. Number 17, playing at second base is Alex Koppenhauer. Number 1, playing shortstop is Spencer Ruse. Number 16, playing catcher is Jet Eller. Number 15, playing right field is Swangwoo Choi. Playing left center is number 8, Jack Frisbee. Playing third base is number 12, Stefan Cotton. Number 19, Jacob Pettit is going to be, well, we'll get his position in a moment. Number 2, playing left field is Ethan Babcock Barry. Number 10 is Carter Ward. And number 9 is Cameron Burson, and he's playing out in right field.
Let's go, Marlins!
Jacob Pettit is will be coming off the bench, and so will Carter Ward, the 12th player on there. For the Rays, Jack Silver. Remember in MAPS, they get 5 pitches. And the umpire can determine whether or not they get 5 playable pitches. And this ball is hit down to short, a drop, and then a throw. And safe is Jack Silver.
That's his godfather handshake.
So young Jack Silver making good contact, hitting it down to short, and he is on board. Here's Joel Burson, number 18. He's going to step in from the left side. Fouled away. You know, the 8-year-olds have an opportunity to move up after this to minor A or minor double A. Sometimes they get a chance to go to minor double A if their dad wants to be a manager and gets accepted. Hit right back to the pitcher. His throw to first is in time.
Good play. Good job, Marlins. Good play. Good job, Marlins. It's all about outs.
First out of the inning. Now here's Alex Koppenhauer, number 17. Runner moved to second base, and Jack Silver. Koppenhauer's first pitch fouled away. Just the starting of the match. Or in this case, since we're not doing soccer, we're doing baseball, starting of the game. Fouled away by young Alex Koppenhauer. Remember, gets a total of 5 pitches. Puts it in play, down to third. And Silver is going to make it to third, and Alex is going to make it down to second. Runners on second and third. I always want to teach you to make contact with a baseball, and young Alex Koppenhauer did just that. And so he's at second base. And his teammate Jack is at third. Only one out in the inning. Spencer Ruse, number 1, steps up. First pitch to Spencer. He swings at it, doesn't get it. Second pitch, he's swinging at that one. Didn't get that one either. He's trying to get his timing down here. And the third one, he chops it down to short, and it goes all the way out in the left field. One run does come in, and Koppenhauer is motoring, and he's going to score 2. So 2 RBIs for young Spencer Ruse. So the Rays lead 2-0. Jet Eller, number 16, steps in. Remember, they can only get 4 runs maximum in an inning at this level. Down to short. Ruse slides in safely at second, and safely aboard is young Eller. So Jet Eller and the Rays coming out, swinging a baseball, swinging a bat and hitting the baseball, and scoring runs so far. They got runners on first and second again, and we've seen this just a few minutes ago. Number 15, Swang Woo Choi. And Swang Woo hits it down to third. And
Good job, Marlon. Hey, good play. Good play.
He is out at third base for the second out.
One more out. Base.
Eller, though, moves down to second. Swang Woo is at first. Gets aboard on the old fielder's choice. There's a discussion with the umpires in this match, or in this game. Still want to say match. There's a match, a big match coming up, the World Cup, England and the United States here in a couple hours. Maybe that's what's on my mind. Trying to decide whether or not that was an out. And there is an out. So we have 2 outs now. Jack Frisbee, number 8, plays left center in the first inning. And Jack hits it in the air, and it's caught. Caught by the shortstop. That ends the first half an inning, and it's 2-0. Rays lead. And here we go in the bottom half of the first inning. The opportunity for the Marlins to see if they can try and tie this game or go ahead. And a first pitch to Chad Booley is swung on and fouled away. And Chad hits it down off the shortstop. That was a tough chance, and so Booley is aboard. So the Marlins have a player aboard at first base here in the bottom half of the first inning, down by 2 runs. Harrison Moore stepping up. He's number 4. Played second base in the first inning. The players will be moving to different positions as the innings go on, so. Throwing and in time. Nice play. Running hard was Harrison, but he just didn't get there in time. So there's 1 out. However, Chad Booley moves down to second base. Number 7, Eric Verissimo, the pitcher, stepping in from the right side against the machine. Overcast day here at Steve Allen Field, but a very enthusiastic crowd for these young 7- and 8-year-olds. A championship game of the Maps. Short down to shortstop, and it goes through his legs, and aboard will be Eric Verissimo. So he's aboard at first base. Remember, down at second is Booley. He did not decide to go anywhere. And Nate Vernia steps in. Vernia, young Nate's wearing number 11. And he played first base in the first inning. And hit out into center field. You got the bases loaded now as Nate Vernia is aboard after getting a single. Booley at third. Verissimo is at second. Vernia is at first. And here's Gavin Hunter, number 9. Mother says he gets a woo-woo. Come up to the plate. These kids been enthusiastic. The parents didn't have to wake them up for this game. They are ready to go hours before the game. Hit hard down the line, and it is fair. Or it's foul, foul. He's pointed to the outside, so that's a foul ball.
Do it again, Gavin.
Got me there for a second. Like I said, don't do much baseball, but I realized, wait a minute. He's pointing the other way. That's a foul ball. But he hit that one hard. Gavin did. He's going to try to straighten it out, and he does. And a run is going to score, and it's 2-1. The lead is cut in half as Chad Booley comes in. Verissimo is at third, Vernia is at second, and Gavin Hunter is safely aboard at first. Now here's number 1, Tyler Kunkel. He did not play in the outfield in the first inning. What they call a bench player, kind of like a designated hitter. And hits it right to the pitcher, and he makes a nice play. And then they try to throw it, but a run comes in, and it is a tie score.
Just need a hit. Or this they can air.
So the second out of the inning. But you got a runner at third in Vernia and a runner at second in Gavin Hunter. Here's Hayden Krall, like a designated hitter, number 6. Krall hits it up in the air, and they've got him. Shortstop. Nice play. But the Marlins come up big, and they tie the score. And it's all tied at 2. We'll be right back. All righty, the top of the second inning. Steve Allen Field with the young 7 and 8-year-olds, the MAPS program, and it's Stephen Cotton stepping in for the Rays. Scripps Ranch Rays, number 12. He played third base in the first inning. And hits it right to first base, and he can't get over there in time. So Cotton is aboard with a nice little single. And hit hard down to shortstop. And a young shortstop could not hold on to that one, so Cotton is aboard. I mean, Jacob Pettit, who was just up there at the plate, he is aboard now. So you got Cotton at second base. Pettit is at first. And the Rays here in the second inning are trying to get some more things happening on the scoreboard. This is Ethan Babcock-Bari, number 2, left field in that first inning. He hits it up in the air, and will they be able to get the runner? But they are able to get the runner for the first out in Cotton.
Yeah, they got some runner. Smart.
Nice try that time, trying to get to that baseball. They just couldn't quite get it out that way, but they got the basically the force. Well, Babcock-Bari is at first. And Pettit is at second.
I mean, Nebraska's nice. And that's a nice fit. That's right. Really.
Carter Ward, number 10, steps in. Head down to third base line, and that one is going to be foul. Carter Ward. With one out, Carter Ward hits it down to shortstop, and that is a second out. Shortstop going right over there to third base to get the force out. 2 outs now. Mari at second base, and Carter Ward is aboard on a fielder's choice. Cameron Burson is up, number 9. And he slugs it down to third base, and it's foul. Cameron Burson trying to help his team get ahead here in a 2-2 tie. Hits it hard down to third, and making the play. And that ends the inning. Two-two. As we go to the bottom of the second, we'll be right back. Okay, we go to the bottom of the second inning, and the Marlins trying to see what they can do to take the lead themselves. Robert Person, number 3, or Pearson. And that ball is fair. And Robert Pearson. So Robert Pearson has a base hit. Nice one down the third base line. Number 12, Josh Graves steps in. And Josh hits it straight down to the shortstop. Will he be in time? He will not be in time. He gave it a good try that time, but Graves is aboard on a fielder's choice, and Pearson is safe down at second base. Carter Foss, number 8, steps in. And like Little League Baseball, they're moving around to different positions, so we won't really concern ourselves with that so much. Although he has made some plays in the infield. Playing over there at third base. And I say that in the case of Carter going to be going out to the field next inning, according to the diagram they gave us. Carter Foss hitting it up in the air. Second baseman has it.
Way to get back to your base. It's okay.
Ethan Babcock-Bari catching that ball. Nice little catch there. First out of the inning. Nick Fries, number 5. Nick hits it off the third baseman's glove, and looked like everybody's going to be safe. And coming in and scoring is going to be Robert Pearson. Robert just kept going on the play.
Hey, Nicholas, good job.
And it's 3-2. Derek Martin, number 2, steps in. And he fouls it away.
First base is $1 and RBI is $1.
Derek Martin. Hits it past Cotton and down to second base. And they throw it trying to get the runner at second, and they cannot. So Derek Martin is aboard. Only one out in the inning, remember. Go to the top of the order, and it's going to be Chad Booley, number 10. Bases are loaded now. Hit hard into left field. 1 run will score.
Hey, good hit, Chad.
And Booley has an RBI. RBI base hit. As Josh Graves comes in. Fries is at third. Derek Martin is at second. And Booley is at first. Harrison Moore, number 4, steps in.
What did you help Coach with?
4-2 the score, and they throw it down to second base, and that will be an out. But a run will score. It is now 5-2. Second out. Eric Verissimo. And he hits it to right field. And another run will score.
Good job, Marlins!
You can only get 4 runs in an inning, and they lead 6-2, the Marlins, as we go to the 3rd inning. And here we go in the top of the 3rd inning. Top of the order now, Jack Silver.
job, Tyler. Good job, Tyler.
Hi, Mom.
Doing great.
Jack Silver is going to step in. He'll be playing right field this inning. According to the script that we've been given. Silver had a single his first time up, and he scored one of the 2 runs. Remember, they get 5 pitches, 4 runs max per inning, and the Marlins just used that in the last inning. If it was regular Little League Baseball, they would still be hitting right now. And when I say Little League Baseball, I'm talking about the 9 through 12-year-olds.
It's so funny, the dads do the same thing. They're all stretched out.
The majors. Let's just be clear that way. And getting on board after hitting it over to third base is Jack Silver. He's got a second hit of the game, young Jack Silver, for the Rays of Scripps Ranch. Trying to do something to help his team out, and he just got through doing that. Joel Burson, number 18, stepping in. And Joel,
7? Oh, okay.
he'll be playing left field this inning.
You're tall.
Mike is tall.
And Joel loses the bat, but hits it right back to the pitcher. He throws it in time.
What a play!
Good job, Marlins!
Good job! $1? Yeah, absolutely.
Nick Fries, the pitcher, making a nice play that time on Joel Burson. 1 out. However, moving down to second was Jack Silver. Alex Koppenhauer, number 17, steps in. And he hits it, and it is foul because he hit it off of the machine.
Yeah. They're thinking.
The machine is not part of the field. So you can't hit it off it. And it'd be a fair ball.
He's on this side of the mound.
Swings again. Alex, designated hitter role this particular inning, hits it out into left field. They throw to third, and he is safe. Jack Silver slides in safely there. So Koppenhauer.
Is that Alex? Yeah.
Thought he could go down to second base and had to go back to first.
It was.
Spencer Roos. Spencer in this inning will be playing first base.
Nappy nap.
And Spencer doesn't get the first one. But they've got a runner at first and a runner at third base. Do the Rays? They hit it down to pass the shortstop and into left field, and now they have a runner that has scored in Jack Silver, and it is now 6-3. So Ruse has a single. Here's Jet Eller. Eller is going to be the pitcher this inning. 1 out. Runners on first and second.
Let's go, Marlins!
Swung on and fouled away, or rather, you didn't get it that time. And they're going to say another strike. Get 5 pitches. It's got 3 already. young Jet Eller. Jet's got 4 now. 4 quality pitches. This is last pitch. With 1 out. He does make contact this time. It is a foul ball. And Jet, since it was a foul ball that time, he is going to have an opportunity to stay in there. And he strikes out. So that's the second out. Haven't seen too many strikeouts in this game. Both teams have really been making contact this morning. I believe that's a first one. Seong-woo Choi, number 15, is up there. And Seong-woo will be playing shortstop when he gets out there defensively. His team down by 3 runs, 6-3 here in the 3rd inning. Top of the 3rd. Seong-woo hits it off a bouncer that hops over to the 3rd baseman, and everybody's safe. Jack Frisbee now steps in. Jack will be playing catcher in that 3rd inning. Hits it hard into left field. 1 run will score. Everybody, and they're going to try for 2, and they're going to get 2 to come in. So Jack Frisbee hits that ball hard, and he is at first base. His teammate is at second, but 2 runs have scored in the inning. Make it 3 runs have scored in the inning. So it is now 6-5. Six to 5 now. Runners on first and second. Stephen Cotton steps in. He's a designated hitter type. Or at least in this inning he will be. Will not be playing out defensively in the field. First pitch to him, doesn't get it. Runners on first and second. Tying runners at second for the Rays. The go-ahead run for them is at first in Frisbee. In this top of the 3rd inning, 3rd pitch, he gets contact but doesn't put it in play. Stephen Cotton has had a single the first time up. Stephen Cotton hits it hard, and it looks like everybody's going to be safe, but Seong-woo comes in, and is out.
Wow! Good job, Harrison! Good job, Marlins!
So, a good, nice play, throwing it to the catcher in time, and the catcher holds on, makes a tag, and it is 6-5. We go down to the bottom of the 3rd inning. All right, here we go to the bottom half of the 3rd inning in a fabulous game between the Rays and the Marlins here at Scripps Ranch Little League. Hope you're enjoying all the action. I'm Greg G.K. Porter. As you see, the crowd that has assembled for this game, the parents and the loved ones of these young 7- and 8-year-olds out there playing fabulous baseball this morning. Steve Allen Field, and hit over Seong-woo, and he throws not quite in time. So Vernia is aboard. Gavin Hunter, the woo-woo kid, is up.
The new gloves help him throw.
Does it help him grow?
You know, it was accurate. It was online. That's all he needed.
Don't tell the guy who was thrown out.
Yeah, right.
That's the last time they challenged him. Yeah. Don't hold him at third.
Yes. Sweet.
And hit into left field. And that was hit hard by Gavin Hunter. And Vernia is at second base. Can't you see at this young age how they're going to be when they're in the majors?
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. First and second, Hunter and Vernia. Hit down to first base, but Ruse has it. Goes to the bag in time to get Tyler Kunkiel. That's the first out of the inning. However, the runners move up a base. Hayden Krall steps in.
I just noticed the score was keeping coming up. I didn't realize it.
In the 6-5 game, the Marlins trying to add to their lead.
Good swing. Good swing.
Hayden Krall trying to hang tough in there. Hayden flying out his first time.
I know. That was good.
Man, the ball would still be rolling.
Even playing first was good.
And he hits it past Eller. Swung Woo throws a little bit too late. And
Good job, Hayden.
coming in and scoring is Nate Vernia. And it's 7-5 now. Gavin Hunter is all the way around to third. Infield single for Hayden Krall. Robert Pearson. Remember, they can only score 4 runs in an inning, the most. And that has already happened for the Marlins in this game. Pearson fouls it away. One runner at first base, a runner at third. Krall and Hunter. Pearson, who's already had a single in this game. Backed up against the wall here. And he hits a slow roller over to third, and it is foul. As I mentioned, both teams have been making good contact with the baseball. That's why they're here in the championship game. Two down as Robert Pearson strikes out. So only the second strikeout for either side in this game. Josh Graves steps in. Very remarkable stat there, only the second strikeout. Here at the bottom of the third inning. They play 6. Hit well down to second base, but the second baseman goes over to second for the force play. And that retires the side. Cameron Burson, nice play. 7-5, though. Marlins lead.
Yeah, I am boring.
Top of the fourth inning for the Rays. It's going to be number 19, Jacob Pettit. Pettit will play catcher in this inning. Doesn't get the first one.
Oh, Hunter? What's up, Tyler? Oh, he's way out.
He made contact last inning, and he's done it the same way this inning.
Good job.
And he's safe. Ethan Babcock-Bari, number 2. And he'll be playing, well, actually, he'll be coming off the bench. He's come off the bench, so he will not be playing out in the outfield like a designated hitter role. And he was aboard on a fielder's choice his first time up. Bari fouls it away. Sun trying to come out a little bit here at Steve Allen Field. Scripps Ranch. And hit hard, and Bari all the way out. Gavin Hunter has it. He's going to try to throw to third, and he will not be able to get Pettit. So Babcock-Bari hits it really hard, and he is at first base. And the first 2 batters are safely aboard now. They got runners on the corners, first and third, down by 2. And it's Carter Ward, number 10, stepping in there. Carter Ward will be pitching, or pitching position. He's not actually pitching, not at this level. He'll stand there next to the machine. Defensively in this inning. Carter Ward was aboard on a fielder's choice his first time up. He made contact toward the bottom of the order, second to last. Ward makes contact again, and it's going to go out into left field. And they're down only by 1 run. It's 7-6 as Pettit scores. An RBI there for young Ward. Runners at first and second now. The tying run is at second base now. And Cameron Burson. Cameron Burson will be playing third base in this inning. And it's hit out in the left field. And let's see, will the tying run come in? And he will. So that was hit hard by Burson.
Don't get tight, Marlins.
You got runners on second and third now. Another RBI single. Top of the order, Jack Silver. Silver will be playing out in left field. The left center field position in this inning. And Silver bangs it hard into center field. And now they've got 3 runs in this inning. And they lead 8-7. Burson is at third. 3 straight RBI singles. That was the second hit of the game for Jack Silver. Joel Burson steps in now. And Joel hits it So over first base, Conquio tries to throw to the plate, but the runner already scored. And that is 4 runs in the inning. They lead now 9-7. Carter Foss will step in. Team down by 2. All of a sudden, as they've had the lead in this game, primarily, but now they find themselves behind. As scoring 4 runs in the top of this frame was the Rays. And he hits it past third base and into left field.
Nice job.
So Carter Foss, a single.
Nice job, Carter.
And here's Nick Fries, who singled his first time up. There's no doubt that the Marlins could score runs. So they're going to continue to try to do that. Down by 2. Nick Fries hits it to the shortstop, and he is safe at second.
Good job, Nick.
Carter Foss safe at second, and Fries aboard on the fielder's choice. Derek Martin going to step up. He had a single the last time up. Fouls it away. Bottom of the 4th inning, 9-7. The Rays lead the Marlins. You're watching George Landevin Sports Video. www.landevinproductions.com. Throw it at first. And it is going to be a safe endeavor for young Derek Martin. So the bases are all full. Bags are full for Chad Booley. Chad will be playing first base defensively when he goes out there. Or I should say was playing first base. Booley hits it down to third, and a run will score. 9-8. As Booley gets another RBI in this game. Harrison Moore steps in.
Let's go, Harrison.
Harrison played a left field position when he was out there, defensively in this inning. And he fouls it off at the plate. Nine to 8, your score. The Rays leading by 1 run, but the bags are full for the Marlins. here in the bottom of the fourth. And the key thing was nobody was out, and now it is a tie score as 2 runs have come in. They can only get 2 more runs in this inning. Nick Fries comes in. Harrison is aboard. The bags are still full. Eric Verissimo. He played catcher this inning. With the bases loaded, trying to help his team get the lead here. Eric has scored 1 time, and he singled. And he hit it to third, and there'll be 1 out, but they lead now 10-9. As he gets an RBI, Eric Verissimo.
So who's up? Nate. Nate, start cleanup. And then Gavin.
I was going to say, I did see Matthew. I heard like, just like you're cool. You're this.
10-9, the Marlins have the lead again. Nate Vernia steps in. And he hit it to third, and everybody's going to be safe. So the bags are full again. Nate Vernia aboard on a fielder's choice. He had 2 singles and a fielder's choice. Or actually, it wasn't a fielder's choice. It was another single, so it's 3 singles. Gavin Hunter steps in, and he's hit the ball hard both times up. And that ball is foul. Three runs in the inning. Ten to 9, and it is now going to be 11-9.
Good job, Marlins! Gavin, way to go! Way to go, Gavin!
They had 4 runs, 11-9.
Good job, Gavin!
Both teams have just, in this inning, played outstanding offensive baseball. Hit the max. Who's going to pull this one out? We go to the 5th. We go in for the top of the 5th inning, and as you can see, there's games going on at this big Jerebeck Park all day today. The championships here for Scripps Ranch Little League. And who's going to decide this MAPS game? Alex Koppenhauer for the Rays will step in with his team down by 2. Hits it down to third. The third baseman has to throw across, and he's out.
Yes, way to go.
Beautiful play.
Nice throw, Josh.
Gavin, nice catch, Gavin! It's like on TV.
Chase Headley.
My goodness. Good concentration, catching the ball.
And Spencer Ruse will be aboard. This single.
So 1 big hit and 2 infield.
Jet Eller will step in. Eller struck out his last time up. Can he put it in play this time? Here in the 5th. Only plays 6. Down to their last. 5 outs. Down by 2, the Rays. And Ruse will be safe at second as it goes out into center field. And Ruse will go down to third. So a runner on first and third. Eller's at first, Ruse is at third, and Sawong Woo Choi steps in. He singled his last time up, was aboard on a fielder's choice his first time up. Likes to make contact. Sawong Woo will be playing catcher this inning. And he doesn't get it. Sawong Woo makes contact down to down to the pitcher. He throws over to first to Hunter in time, and that is the second out of the inning.
Take your time. Good job.
But the runner does score. It is 11-10 now. We got a runner at second base in Jet Ellard. Jack Frisbee steps up. And Jack playing a designated hitter. He hits it hard into center field. And Eller rounding third. He will tie the game. Frisbee running to second, and he'll be there safely. Unless he tries to go to third, he'll stay at second. So a double for Jack Frisbee. And it's a tie game now. They can only get 2 more runs in this inning. Remember, last inning they got 4 runs, and they took the lead, only to see the Marlins come back in the bottom half of the inning, score 4 to take the lead by 2. Stephen Cotton now up. He singled twice in this game. Both teams hitting the baseball well in this championship game. Bounding ball down to shortstop. The throw across. And not in time. And going over to third base now is Jack Frisbee. Cotton, a key single here. In a tie game. Trying to help his team go ahead. And he did part of that, getting the runner over to third. Jacob Pettit is up now. He is singled. He made contact the first time up, and that ball is going to be foul. Frisbee standing at third, Cotton at first. In a tie ball game here in the 5th inning. Hope you're enjoying this one on a GLP Productions here at Steve Allen Field in a suburb of Scripps Ranch. Up in the air now. Caught by Gavin Hunter to retain the tie. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Rays and the Marlins. Stick with us. We'll be right back. Tyler Kunkiel steps in now. And the bottom of the 5th inning for the Marlins, who are tied now with the Rays after the Rays tied them up here in the top of the frame. And Kunkiel is safe.
Way to go! Hey, good hustle, Tyler. Great hustle.
Hayden Krall now will step in. Obviously, the young Rays want to try to find a way not to allow the Marlins to get too far ahead of them here in this inning. They want to keep them close at bay, so they'll have a cushion going into that 6th inning if they could put some runs on the board. But if you're the Marlins, you're saying, no, I want to put 4 runs on it and put the pressure on you in the top of the 6th. And make a good contact right back to the pitcher. His throw is not going to be in time. And you got runners on first and second now. And here goes that Marlin machine, cranking it up again, getting runners on base. But both teams have done the same. might go down to the last at bat. Robert Pearson steps in now. He singled and he struck out. 1 for 2 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. In an 11-11 score. That right there will tell you that both teams have been hitting the baseball, been running the bases, been playing defense. Great ball game. Hit down to short. Short goes over to third. And in time. Not in time, that is. And so you've got the bases loaded.
Joshua, big hit.
Josh Graves now will step in.
Due for a blast, man.
In the 6th, Josh will be playing third base defensively. And he swings and doesn't get the first one. Bases are loaded. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. Hit down to first, or down to the short, the pitcher, Pettit. And Pettit throws over, not in time. Graves is safe, a run scores, and they lead 12-11. Can only get 3 more runs in this inning. But they now have the lead again. Krall is at third. Second is Pearson. Graves is at first. Carter Foss has had a good day. Fouls it away. Carter will be playing that left center field position defensively in the last inning defensively.
There you go.
Hits it hard down to short. He can't tag him, but he throws a third in time. However, the run does score.
All right, that's all right.
We're good.
That's all right.
We're good.
We got to run.
1 out.
We're good.
We're good. Way to go. Way
Nice
to go,
hit, Carter.
Nice try, Robert.
Graves is at second. Foss is aboard on a fielder's choice.
All right,
Nick Fries made contact nicely both times. Scored nicely both times. His team now leads 13-11. Trying to add 2 more, put more pressure on the Rays in the top of the inning. And that ball goes past the shortstop into left field.
Exactly. That's 5-1.
Graves is safely at third. Foss is safely at second. And Fries is safely at first. Bases are full again. Derek Martin at the bottom of the order is up.
Come on, Derek.
He's a DH. He will not be playing out in the field. Defensively.
How was that?
And the catcher, not feeling too good right now. I'm going to check on him.
Zach.
He's the DH this inning.
Chiwong Woo Choi. And he's going to stay in there. And that last foul tip hit him, and that's why he was smarting. But he's going to hang tough in there. Remember, you're watching again, 7- and 8-year-olds. Learn this game and develop in this game. Baseball. Hit foul.
I saw one just like that. The one game was supposed to take place, and it did just that, and it came right back in. Maybe that was the game. Yeah, that was the game. You're right. That was
Martin
yeah, you're right.
trying to add to his team's lead with one out. Hits a slow roller. Will the first baseman get there in time? He will. Silver. However, the run scores. And it is now 14-11 as Graves scores. So the sacrifice there by Martin. Go to the second out, and now you go to the top of the order, and Chad Booley. He's got an RBI. He scored twice. He's singled every time he's been up at the plate. Chad Booley could give his team the fourth run and max out, and it goes foul. In this inning, it's a 3-run lead. It was a foul ball, and and the youngster's not sure, but clearly the young home plate umpire put that arm out and said it is foul. Booley puts it in play, and it will be the 4 runs in the inning, and Chad Booley gives his team a 4-run lead going to the top of the 6th inning, 15-11. We'll be right back with the top of the 6th, the last 3 outs possibly for the Rays. Okay, we go to the top of the 6th inning for the Scripps Ranch Rays. Down by 4 runs. They've got to get 4 in order to keep this going. It'll be Ethan Babcock-Barry, Carter Ward, Cameron Burson, the bottom of the order. 10, 11, and 12 batters in the order. And this Maps game been a great one so far. 26 runs scored total between the two teams. Only a couple of strikeouts unofficially. Everybody's been hitting the baseball and moving around the bags. But the Rays are down by 4. They have to max out in this inning in order to keep it going. Fouled away by Ethan Babcock-Barry. Babcock-Barry. Going to play third base in this inning defensively if his team can tie it up. According to the original schedule, the rotation of defensive positions out in the field. As in this Maps game, every inning they've rotated players to different positions. And why not? 7 and 8, get to learn them all. Later on, they'll find out which one you're best at. Hit right into center field at Babcock-Barry. And a long throw, but Babcock-Barry can only stay there. He cannot take second base on an overthrow. Not in Maps. Cannot do it. So Babcock-Barry starts this inning off right for him with a base hit. Carter Ward now, who's had an RBI in the last inning, steps up. Ward swinging and not getting. Nobody out. 11th batter of the lineup. Carter Ward makes contact down to third. They throw across. Not in time.
All right, good play, guys.
And so Carter Ward
Hey, good play.
aboard with a base hit. Babcock-Barry at second. Nobody out still, and that's the key thing for the Rays. They got to maximize everything they got. Here in the top of the 6th inning, the championship game. In my mind, nobody loses in this one. Great baseball played by both of these sets of youngsters into left field. And bases are juiced. And now they throw to first, and he can't hold on to it. Burson, Cabra decided, well, maybe my teammates will move up, but they didn't, and he had to get back to first base. And nearly got thrown out. Remember, I said they got to maximize everything they got in this inning.
Great attempt.
Bases loaded. They got to get 4 runs. And they're looking good right now because they don't have anybody out and all the bases are loaded. Top of the order, Jack Silver. He's been dangerous. Silver hits it hard. Second baseman throws. Is he safe? And it is 15-12 now as Silver gets an RBI. Down by 3 now. The bases are juiced again. Joel Burson. He's been dangerous, the number 2 batter in the lineup. Burson has been gotten out, though, before. A couple of times, but he's also had a single his last time up. He hits it past the pitcher, and that's what he needed to do all this time, and he finally is safe. 1 run comes in, and 2 runs will come in. So Joel Burson now with a base hit. Jack Silver's at second. They've got 3 runs in this inning, and it's 15-14. Nobody out, and an opportunity to tie it up with a runner at second base in Jack Silver. Burson hits it down to short, and they're going to throw to third, and they'll get him. So it'll be the first out. On the force play that time. Burson is at second. Koppenhauer was man, it was just up there, and he did a fine job of putting the ball into play. As all his teammates have done the same thing. That's why they're only down by 1 run at 15-14. The tying run is at second base with 1 out. They hit it off of Gavin Hunter, and he can't hold on to it. And the bases are juiced again.
Good play, guys. Come on.
So Spencer Ruse getting his 4th single of the game for the Rays. They haven't been able to get him out. Bases juiced, down by 1. Can only get 1 more run due to the league rules of match play. But they need to get that run in order to tie it up because we are in the 6th inning. Jet Eller hits it hard, and they'll get that run to tie it up. And that's it. Tie game as we go down to the bottom of the 6th inning. Stick with us. 15 all from Steve Allen Field. And here we go. The bottom of the 6th inning. Both of these 2 sets of youngsters have played great baseball. Tie game, Harrison Moore.
Big hitter.
For the Marlins, trying to get it started to give his team the lead. And if they have the lead, they will win this game. Moore has scored once. Moore would like to score twice because it would give his teammates the championship. And Harrison Moore is aboard. Eric Verissimo. Who played first base the last inning. Verissimo, and nobody's going to get it, and Moore is going to go down to second. Verissimo's hit moves him down to second, and that's all every player needs to do if they want to help their team win this championship. Just move them another base. Nate Vernia. In the tie game here in the bottom of the 6th inning, the Marlins. The go-ahead run is at second. They move him to third now, and he's safe. Nate Vernia, a single. And the Marlins are proving that they can hit the baseball and are proving that they might be too much in this particular championship game. They have the last ups. Gavin Hunter could win it for them. Bases are loaded. Hunter has not gotten out. Hunter is going to be out, and there's one out. If you believe in that kind of stuff, I didn't mean to jinx the young man. The first out of the inning. Tyler Kunkiel. He scored once. He has been out, though, twice. Bases are juiced. Remember, Moore is at third. All he has to do is come home safely, and they win. It's fair ball. Kunkiel scores! And the Marlins are champions. The Maps 2010, 16 to 15.
Good job, Dad. Good job.
An exciting 7- and 8-year-old championship game for Scripps Ranch Little League. Both of the teams playing very well today. If they added more innings, they'd still be scoring on each other. But you only go 6. And a team that is ahead at the end of the 6 innings wins. And today it was the Marlins. We'll have interviews with the kids after the ceremonies here, so stick with us.
Okay, now I'd like to ask the managers and coaches from the Rays to come on out. Manager Matt Silver, Coach Scott Miller, Coach John Frisbee, Coach John Copenhaver, and Coach Brad Cotton. I'm going to turn the mic over to Matt, and I'm going to ask him to introduce his boys, and I'd like you to give a big round of applause as the boys come out.
First of all, I'd like to say congratulations to the Marlins for winning today and winning the World Series. Great game. It's an awesome game by these kids out here today. And it was only fitting to see it end in the last inning. So really, really proud of everybody out here. So here comes the Rays out here. First player is Jack Frisbee.
Jack, come here. Jack, over here. Jack. Come here, buddy.
Next we have Jacob Pettit. Next we have Alex Copenhaver.
Good job, Alex. Let's go, Gold Glove.
Next we have Sun Woo Choi.
There you go, Sun Woo.
Next we have Jack Silver.
Let's go. All right, Jack.
Next we have Cameron Pearson. Next we have Ethan Babcock Berry.
Here we go, Ethan. Go baseball.
Next we have Jet Eller.
Clutch. Clutch. Let's go, Clutch. Clutch.
Next we have Stephen Cotton.
All right, home run hitter.
Next we have Carter Ward.
All right, there, big stage. Your hard work.
Next we have Joel Burson.
Hoover. Play the game today. Here we go, Hoover. Yeah, play the game today.
Next we have Spencer Roos.
Spencer's birthday. Home run hitter.
Birthday boy.
All right.
All right, there you have the American League champion, Tampa Bay Rays.
Shoulder to shoulder, shoulder to shoulder.
Hey, I just want to say to these guys here, what an outstanding season they had. Kids played incredible. This is an amazing team, and I just want to say what a great game they played today. They just came up against the Marlins team that played a little bit better, but we'll always remember this team. So, way to go, Rays.
Okay, thanks very much, Matt. All right, let's hear one more round of applause as we invite out the manager for our 2010 MAPS World Series champs, Alvaro Verissimo. And we can have his coaches come out, Dean Hunter, Roy Pearson, and Brian Burney.
First, let me thank the Rays for a great game. Really fun. And for the Marlins, you guys played great all year long from start to finish, and it was awesome. It was really fun. I know I speak for myself and the coaches. It's a pleasure to be out here and working with you guys all the time, all right? So now I'm going to bring out the World Series champion Marlins. Start with Chad Bewley. Harrison Moore.
Great season, dude.
Now, Eric Verissimo. Nate Verdia. Gavin Hunter.
What's your name?
Tyler Kunkel. Hayden Crawl. Robert Pearson. Josh Craig. Carter Foss. Nick Free.
Oh, the head is real.
Derek Martin. And now here's the complete 2010 MAPS World Series champion, Marlins.
Show them, kids. Show them what you got.
Thank you.
Come on,
Marlins. Good job, guys.
Okay, parents, how about one last big round of applause for everybody that put all the time and effort into this season.
And we're back here with the Marlins, who won the championship, the World Series championship of MAPS, and you are?
Gavin Hunter, and I would like to thank my brother and all the parents for bringing us to practice, and I go to Jerebeck Elementary School.
All right. And you are?
My name is Carter Foss, and I like the season, and I go to Morning Creek School.
All right.
My name is Robert Pearson. Well, for the World Series, I mostly played at catcher, and I also want to say that the coaches made me what I am now, and happy to be the World Series champions of Scripps Fantasy League.
All right, good job. And you are?
My name is Nicholas Freese, and I am happy because we won the World Series, and I mostly played pitcher.
Okay, what school you go to?
Miramar Ranch Elementary School.
All right, thank you. And you are?
Eric Versimo. I am really happy I'm a World Series champion.
Right.
Go Marlins.
All right. And you are?
My name is Joshua Graves, and I'm happy because we won the World Series, and all these coaches helped me win it. And I go to Francis Parker. And I mostly play left center and third base.
All right. Thank you. And you are?
Chad Bewley. I play right center, and I go to Dingman Elementary. And this is pretty much the happiest day of my life playing baseball.
Great. And you are?
Hayden Crawl. I'm so happy we won, and I go to Jerebeck Elementary School.
All right. And you are?
Harrison Moore, and I go to St. Michael's School, and I'm just so happy that the Marlins won, and we had a great season.
Okay. And you are?
Tyler Kunkel,
And I go to Jerwick and go Marlins.
All right.
My name is Derek Monton, and I go to St. Gregory's, and I'm happy we won, and we couldn't have done it without all coaches.
Oh, great, great. And you are?
Nate Vernia, and I go to Miramar Ranch Elementary, and it's really nice winning the World Series twice.
Oh, great job. Coach, come on over, Coach. And the coach of the Marlins is coming on over here to talk with us, and you are?
Alvaro Verissimo.
Alvaro, this obviously is the culmination of plenty of hard work by these kids, plenty of hard work by the parents, and plenty of hard work by you guys. Just talk about the feeling.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. The kids played well. They did well all year long. They hustled. They played hard, and they just made us proud each and every week leading up to today. And it was a great culmination in a hard-fought World Series championship game. It was great.
I understand that you guys had to go through a little bit of a bump in the road in order to get to this championship game. Talk a little bit about that and what you told the kids to get over that bump.
Yeah, we actually had played a team. It was double elimination tournament, and we made it through to the championship game and hadn't lost. So we lost to the team. We had to play them again 2 days later, and I just told them to go out and have fun. It's just about catching, throwing, and hitting. Make it as simple as possible, and just told them to go have fun, and they bounced back great.
Fantastic. So what do you guys do now? Is this it for the season? Are some players going on to All-Stars? Or what happens with the kids now?
Yeah, well, this is it for us as a team, but we do have 6 players going to All-Stars. We have 2 different All-Star teams, and we have Eric Verissimo, Nate Vernia, and Gavin Hunter going to the division or to the tournament team. And then we have Carter Foss, Joshua Graves, and Chad Bewley going to the division team.
Okay, so some of the guys are still going to be playing a little baseball.
Yeah, play next week, definitely.
Now, if this game would have been tied, would it have gone into extra innings?
Yes, absolutely. We play till there's a winner in this one.
and how everybody was hitting the ball so hard, but how ironic the final run is scored on just a little dribbler past home plate.
Take it any way you can get it, right?
That's baseball, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much, Alvaro, and congratulations to your whole staff and the parents and everybody on this team.
All right, thank you very much.
And so that's going to do it for us here at Steve Allen Field in Jerbeck Park, the big facility here, where you saw the final score 16-15 in a very, very hard-fought game between 7- and 8-year-olds. And we hope you enjoyed every single second of it. Until next time, take care of yourselves. God bless, and as always, save this one on the hard drive. Bye now.